Alright, today we are reviewing the Savage Hog Hunter and 350 Legend. And my experience so far, and my actual opinion, is this gun is a piece of junk. This is a huge fail for Savage, a complete fail. I wish I would have actually read some reviews. There's not many reviews on YouTube as far as the actual functionality of this gun and the issues with it. You get online and you start to read forums, you see that this gun has tons and tons of failure to feed issues. The magazines are absolute garbage. The magazine is actually a Savage Axis magazine. From what I can gather, you have a Savage 110 action on a Savage Axis platform. So it's just, I don't know. I mean, for the price point, the gun's $500 and something, but either way, for a $500 gun, you expect it to function. So the first issue we had right off the bat, if you can see right here, this gun actually comes equipped with iron sights. This front sight you have to drift out. My intentions were to put a scope. Come home, decided to drift out the front sight and put a new to put a scope on. I was going to take both the iron sights off. The back comes out no issue. Went to drift the front sight out and it immediately became loose. The threads in the barrel actually stripped out. So I've actually not shot this gun. I've had it for a couple of weeks now. I purchased it locally in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and I just haven't shot it. I mean, here in a second I'll get into the failure to feed, but so first off, these stripped very easily, and it's not like it just strips the screw. It actually pulls the threads out of the barrel, which is a little bit odd to me. So let's get into the failure to feed issues. So I'm going to go ahead and load a magazine up. I'm using Hornady American Whitetail. I was very excited to get this gun. I just, like I said, I don't know. It's a big failure on Savage's part. They know about it, so I've actually already called in and spoke with Savage. Their fix was like, hey, let us send you a new magazine, let us send you a new front sight, which I tried to explain on the front sight. It actually pulled the threads out of the barrel. So nothing you do for that front sight unless you re-tap those threads and go with a bigger screw, like possibly an 840. The threads on it are 628. So maybe if you went up to an 840, you could eliminate some of the issues. But I mean, they sent out a new front sight and a new screw, which absolutely helps nothing. They sent out a second magazine for the feed issues, which helps nothing because the magazine is still junk. When I called, they said, yes, we've had, the lady I spoke with, I don't remember her name, said that the magazine springs are a big issue. And my whole thing is, why just continue to sell them? Why not do a small recall, get the issue fixed, and then put your product back out on the market? So I'm going to move this for a second. Let's just set this right here. So, alright, that magazine's clipped in great, clipped in good. So sometimes we have failure to feeds, sometimes we skip ammo, the bullet goes over, the bullet nosedives. We're just going to see what happens here. We're going to do this a few times and just see how it goes and let you see the issues. And it's just, I don't want to shoot the gun because I'm done with it. I do not want a 350 Hog Hunter anymore. From my understanding, the 308s are great, but this 350 Legend is junk. So you can see what I got here. Let's go. First one fed. Second one fed. Third one skipped right over the bullet. Skips over it, skips, skips, skips. Let's see what happens now. Skips, will not pick up that second shell. All right, We're gonna take it out. Let's see. I dropped one more. I don't want to lose any of these. I'll find it here in a second. All right, let's go to another box. I mean, it's all the same ammunition. The ammunition doesn't matter. I mean, you get online reading forums and people are having this issue with everything. So, got one shell, 2, 3, and 4. I want to like this gun, I'm telling you I do, but I just can't do it. I have no intentions to shoot it. I have intentions to send it to Savage. Hopefully they fix it. I'm selling it when I get it back. I just don't want it. All right, so again, we got 4 rounds in the magazine. We'll tap it, you know, make sure everything's backward supposed to be. Wish I'd have brought the other magazine down here. I actually forgot to bring the first magazine. I may run up to the house and grab it. So, anyways, fed, 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 fed. Actually fed all 4 rounds that time, which is very surprising. So, let's do it again. All right, I tried to pause that. I actually think I stopped, so there may be a lag in this video from me combining the 2 videos on it. But anyways, I've got 4 more rounds loaded up, ready to go. Let's see how these 4 feed. All right, again, right there. This is the biggest one that happens a lot. So I'm gonna try to bring this a little bit closer so you can see. So that bullet actually nosedived when it went in. But the second one's done it again. That right there, I don't like that issue at all. I would rather skip over a bullet every once in a while. This is the one that concerns me most, and that really gets on my nerves with it. And it did it again. So I know I loaded this magazine off camera, so I'm gonna reload it. And well, okay, so here's the deal with this. All right, so this bullet just fell out of this gun that I have. I'm going to try, let me get my phone here so I can actually see what you're seeing. So right here, there's a small dent right above my finger and that shell. So I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, but so we're denting ammo. So that one's dented, that one is dented. I have 3 dented right there. So I'm gonna load this magazine on camera. 4 new shells out of this box. Hornady American Whitetail. Man, I love these shells. I shoot them in everything. But let's do this again. Let's see how this goes and see if we can get the same thing. The thing is, I mean, the gun's reliable. I've had 1 magazine out of 3. I mean, the gun's unreliable. It is not reliable at all, especially if you're hog hunting and you're going to be using open sights in close quarters. You're going to get trampled or, I mean, cut up, killed by a hog possibly. If you say you miss your first shot or there are multiple hogs and you can't reload a gun reliable, and you cannot reload your gun and actually rely on it. I mean, that's the thing. So far we've had 1 magazine that's fed out of 3. So let's see what number 4 does. All right, number 4, I loaded these on camera. All right, so let's see how it goes. Fed, fed. All right, so we've had, I'm going to use the exact same 4 shells. If I can find the 4th one. I know it come down here. Right here. So these are the same 4 shells that just came out of it. Fed completely reliable. Let's do them again. It's just so sporadic as far as, I don't know. I don't trust it. I want a gun that's going to feed every time. And I know you have a stovepipe occasionally with like a semi-automatic pistol that you rely on. You have short shifts on a bolt occasionally. Things happen 1 out of 20, 30 magazines. They don't happen every other magazine or 2 in a row, you know. I mean, okay, so I skip a shell. All right, let's rebolt it real quick. Oh, it just keeps on skipping that shell. To me, that's unreliable. 4 rounds again, same 4 rounds it just fed. Perfect. All right, here we go. Skipping shells. All right, so far I've only ejected 2 shells right here. 1, 2. It is not picking them up. Finally. All right. And so, I mean, I think all the issues with this gun are magazine related. All the reviews are magazine related. The threads in the barrel need to be fixed. I mean, that's just send it in, get retapped. It shouldn't be an issue, but it is. Let's go ahead and load 4 more rounds that have never been chambered. I have 3 boxes here. I'll go through all of them. But anyway, so I spoke with my local gun store on this, where I purchased this rifle, and they can't return it. 100% understandable. You know, it's a gun, it's a final sale. Like, they can't just let me return the gun because I left the store with it. And so I understand that. So I called Savage after I got the magazine front sight and told them, hey, this didn't fix my issue. They want me to send the gun in. Well, I was speaking with the local gun store that I purchased it from, and they said that they had sent off a gun in October and had not, it was October, November. I don't remember right off the top of my head what they told me. But anyways, long story short, it was 4 months. I was up there the other day. They actually just received this gun back, but one of their customers was without his gun for 4 months that had an issue. So them telling me that's kind of like, I mean, I don't want to wait 4 months. I've not even shot this gun and I've had it 3 weeks now. I haven't sent it in yet because I was waiting on them, because they were going to get with. I have a Savage 308 Tactical 110 right here that I absolutely love, man. This is a great rifle. The action's smooth, man. I love it. Like, it's just it's a great gun, you know. I mean, I love it. Good gun. Got a Sig Bugmaster scope. They're great scopes for the money, for what you pay for them. For the money, for $130, I love that scope. But I love this gun. This is a great built gun. Everything on this gun, I just absolutely enjoy. You've got the 2 swivel points, sling points, one for a bipod, one for your sling, man. It's a great gun. I don't hate Savage. I hate my experience with this gun. It is absolute crap. They need to recall them, what they have out there that hasn't been sold. I bought this gun brand new 3 weeks ago. So this, you can get on the forums and you see issues dating back 4 to 5 years. Why can't they stop production of this gun for a short time, revamp this magazine, and this would probably be a great gun. Anyways, let's cycle 4 more, see how it goes. This video is going to be longer than I intended. I like to talk. I'm sorry, but I just don't want people to go buy this gun and have the same issues I have. I would 100% never purchase another Savage in a 350 Legend again. I don't care what platform it is. You put it in the Axis or the 110. I'm not purchasing another Savage 350 Legend. The feed issues are just crazy, and they don't really care to fix them. It seems like if you have reviews going back for 4 to 5 years on this gun, they would say, hey, let's stop production on these guns for 3 to 6 months, figure it out. You've got other stuff. You got 6.5 Creedmoors, 308s, 223s, 243s, 7mm 08. I mean, tons. It's one caliber. You're stopping one caliber. Let's get it fixed. And I'm sure, I don't know this, but I'm sure whenever they do a production run on, say, 350 Legends, they go through and that's all they run on that line. So it's not like, hey, let's do a 350 Legend, 308, 223. They're probably not running 3 guns on the same line. You know, every third gun's a 350. Shut down that one line, put another popular gun in production like a 6.5 Creedmoor or a 308 or a 6.5 PRC, something like that, and fix these issues and just get it out. Anyways, let's go to this magazine. First time, very first one. So if you see that, I'm sure this bullet's dented. It's another one of the, oh yeah, good dent in there. Hope you can see that. Good dent in that bullet. So I mean, I would shoot these in a bolt action, but I would not fire these in a semi-automatic rifle with a dent in them. But fed, skipped over, fed, and another one of the exact same thing. I hope y'all seen that bullet kick up. We're gonna go ahead and pull that one back out. And so I didn't slam that one very hard in there to, it did not dent, but it just didn't feed. And so, I mean, in a hurry, like I said, it's a hog hunter. I mean, if you're actually using it for the intended purpose of it, you go to slam that bullet in there, you're about to try to fold that case up. Again, not impressed with it. I would 100% stay away from it if you can. Just buy a different caliber, man. I haven't looked up a ton on the 350 Legend. I don't know the ballistics crazy, but shoot, buy you something like this in a 308. They make this gun in a 308. You can buy this hog hunter in a 308 for the same price, the exact same price on this gun. So to me, I would just stick with the 308 platform for now. If you're looking for a